Like gold leaf ice cream. There should be water in here. Oldest fountain in all of Japan. They know I'm here. Looks all rustic. Geishas. Stray cats. 4:55 a.m. Ducks. Squid Ink. Pokémon Center. How adorable. Best bowl of ramen I've had ever. We're now entering Omicho Market. But they sell a whole bunch of different foods. It's mainly seafood, but they do have like other things as well. Thought it was like a tourist attraction. Figured there'd be more bumping into people and apologizing and that kind of thing. No, it's actually pretty chill. A lot of vegetables, a lot of random etc. Oh, gold leaf ice cream. So I did hear about this. I might give it a shot just for the novelty. God, look at this cone. I mean, they could have applied the gold sheet a little better, but I did buy the ice cream cone just for the novelty of it because I wanted to try it. I only put one sheet in. I mean, I really shouldn't have dairy, but it's a special occasion. Here's my gold leaf ice cream. Pretty. Wonder how it tastes. I'm gonna give it a shot. It tastes like regular ice cream. Let's try just the gold. The gold really doesn't taste like anything, and it's sticking to my lips. Not worth it, you guys. Beautiful selection of meat products. Oh, it looks so good. Look, more gold leaf stuff. On a lot of places, there are no photography signs, so I'm trying to be careful not to film those places out of respect for their wishes. Ooh. A lot of fish. So I stopped by this meat place inside Omicho Market that sells like skewers and stuff, and I absolutely love skewers, so I decided to buy one. 1,100 yen, or around $10 for this one A5 Wagyu beef skewer. Look at that beauty. It was cooked perfectly. I think it's just the right balance of juicy and chewy. It's very soft, and it's so delectable. So I've now arrived at Kanazawa Castle Park. I'm going to be heading towards the castle really soon. Finally, we've arrived at Kanazawa Castle. I have a rule where once you've seen one castle, you've seen them all. So I've been to Hiroshima Castle, Osaka Castle, and now Kanazawa Castle. Because of all the construction going on, we really can't get close enough to the castle to take a decent picture. So here's another area of the castle. I could pose under this. So here's a nicer view of the castle without all that nasty construction. It actually looks decently nice. We're now entering into Kenrokuen Garden, which is apparently one of the top 3 gardens in all of Japan. I feel like there should be water in here. Apparently this is the oldest fountain in all of Japan. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of lame. And this is supposed to be one of the top 3 gardens in all of Japan. This is Higashi Pond. A lot better than a lot of the other bodies of water I've seen while I was here. The Hakuga Danken water base portrays a deep grief of losing his friend. Drove someone to abandon the Kodo. So that's the water base. Oh my gosh, a nice little area right by the falls. Ooh, there's a duck. So there's a little waterfall right there. Lots of pretty flowers. Oh my god, they know I'm here. Wonder if there's food that we can give them. They're all opening their mouths, absolutely in shock that someone like me would even come here. I've been here for about 10 to 20 minutes, and I find it hard to believe that this is one of the top 3 gardens in all of Japan. Like, no way are you telling me that this is one of the best. Like, look, there's barely anything. Here's a decently nice area. So there is some water in here, unlike a couple of the other ponds or streams that I saw in this garden. Like, there is some running water, as you can see, but maybe it's the off season. Here are some nice flowers. This area of the park looks really nice. A lot of blooming flowers, a nice little walkway. But again, there's another another area of the park where there should be water, but there really isn't. Ooh, these look nice. I want to give this park like the benefit of the doubt, because like maybe a lot of flowers aren't blooming. Like they're not in season, but like it's literally June. So if they're not blooming now, like odds are they aren't going to start blooming in the middle of the winter. So there are a bunch of places they don't want you to go. That area looks pretty nice, but you can't go there, unfortunately. There's actually an area of the garden that has a pretty nice view of the city below, and it would look a lot nicer if, you know, they'd cut down all these trees and hedges. Really old tree that needs multiple canes to get around.
Later that day,
I was just walking down the street and I found cheaper gold leaf ice cream, so I got ripped off. So this is more along the lines of the streets I was planning to visit or expecting to see while I was in Kanazawa. More of that, you know, tight street and kind of oldish Japanese kind of vibe. You know, there's a temple, and I think that's a temple. I can't tell. Or like a shrine or something like that. But yeah, look at this street. It's so old looking. I think the word for that is usually like charm. It has charm. I should have said this earlier, but this is the Kazuemachi district. So this is what it looks like. Very old Japanese kind of vibes. It's completely empty. Well, not completely. There's like one or two people on the road, but for the most part pretty empty. Aside from the sound from my shoes. They're very squeaky. There's the bridge, which I'm going to be going across in just a second. I'll soon be crossing that bridge to the Higashi Chaya district. This is it. Asanogawa Bridge. It has a nice view of the river. The water is pretty clear. There's a nice view from the other side as well of all the buildings. Here's the Higashi Chaya district with the old-timey Japanese houses. Ooh, it looks all rustic and old. There's even like ads for geishas. Bunch of cute, I'm assuming stray cats. One thing I always like to do when I check into any room or any hotel, is kind of create, take a video as evidence that I didn't, you know, screw anything up. So there's the bed. I mean, I've never been in the... Oh, I actually have a view. Cool. Normally when I book a cheap room, it never has a view. So I've never been in a situation where someone has tried to charge me for damage that I didn't actually cause. But I like to stay kind of on the safe side of things and, you know, try to always be proactive, so in case they do try to pull that, I will always be prepared. So there's a desk, there's a shredder, there's a kettle, 2 cups, a blow dryer, garbage can, there's no water, there's a mini fridge, there's a... What the hell did that even do? There's a phone, a remote, a TV.
The next day.
So this is what it looks like at 4:55 a.m. in Japan. Isn't it so bright? There's a reason why they call this the land of the rising sun. Ducks. These animals are so chill. Today's June 8th, around 10:11 a.m. I have nothing else planned for my stay in Kanazawa. Really pretty road. I'm gonna get a fresh Kanazawa style hot dog. The name of this restaurant is Street Vendor. Who would have expected to be eating hot dogs in Japan of all places. So I ordered the shred beef sandwich as well as the classic lemonade. It's so cute. He has a little book where guests can kind of sign their names and it's like kind of like a diary or like a travel log. Here's my shredded beef hot dog. It doesn't actually come with a hot dog, which kind of sucks, but it smells really good. I'm gonna give it a try. The beef is really good. Oh my god. I'm gonna try the lemonade. Oh my god, so good. Very sugary though. The next place I'm going to be visiting is a Japanese curry restaurant. Oh, this is it. So they are open, thank god. This is hibiscus tea. I don't think I'm a huge fan of hibiscus. I decided to go for the squid ink curry. So it's actually his own homemade recipe. This is the squid ink ramen. It's the squid ink and then that big chunk over there, crab meat. We have some cheese on it. There's so many herbs and spices on it and it all smells so heavenly. I'm gonna give it a try. So flavorful with all the spices and herbs. Tastes like curry. It's really good, I love it. Curry was delicious. It was kind of spicy, but overall really good. My butthole will be feeling that later. I'm in the forest building right beside Kanazawa Station and there's a Pokémon Center here and I hear there are exclusive merch. So these dolls are exclusive to this Pokémon Center in Kanazawa. 4 dolls were worth $70. Oh my god. So expensive. I'm now at Ramen Taiga. They also go by Menya Taiga. Care how adorable these plushes are. Spending over $10 for a stuffed animal is just an absolute ripoff. And 18 minutes before the store opens. And there's already quite a line. A lot of restaurants are open from 9, 10, 11 to around 2 p.m. and then they close and then they reopen again at around 5. So there's just an hour or two where like basically nothing is open. Like no restaurants are open in Kanazawa. They gave me this vegetable juice. It was great. Hit the spot. Apparently it's supposed to help lower blood pressure or blood sugar, something like that. The reviews actually say that it prevents your blood sugar from rising. This is the gorgeous bowl of ramen that I got from Ramen Taiga. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh my god, it's so good. This is what I ordered, the premium natto beef sukiyaki bowl. So full. And this is what I got. I mean, the egg looks pretty accurate, but like, for the most part, there's hardly any rice. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's actually decently good. Definitely not worth the price though. Throughout all my time in Kanazawa, there was only one restaurant that I love enough to go back to. It's Aburaya. The only restaurant in Kanazawa worth going back for. Each bowl comes with some onion, bamboo, and a little chashu. I'm gonna give it a shot. No exaggeration, I think this may be the best bowl of ramen I've had ever in my life. Like I'm not usually a fan of ramen without the broth, but it actually tastes really good, even like without the broth. Like it's amazing. And the chashu is so flavorful. Best chashu I think I've ever had in my life. So flavorful, so juicy. It just pairs so well with the noodles. Oh my god. So glad I came here. This time I decided to order the abura soba with seaweed, carrots, eggs, chashu, and bamboo. I was totally craving and got a second bowl with bamboo, chashu, abura soba, along with the sauce. Still tastes like heaven. Best brothless ramen I've had ever. Ducks and the duck baby are still alive. They're sleeping right now. my god, a cute little street market.